it's Rose Coleman popping in for my Friday video. This video is for my Friday video for August 16th. So my family and I are on our vacation for this day, so I was afraid I couldn't get the opportunity to go live, so I pre-recorded this video and upload it to YouTube so that it is ready to go at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for you guys to enjoy. And first thing I do every week over on my Facebook Friday is grab my bucket here, and in here is the names of all the people that have shared my video. So if you're watching me on YouTube or you're watching me on Facebook, please share my video. It gets the exposure out there and introduces Stampin' Up! To other people, and this is my full-time job, so I appreciate you sharing what I'm doing here, and hopefully we can get more stampers on board to be enjoying this hobby. So thank you so much to everybody who shared. Your names are in here. If you share my video, please come back to the comments and type the word shared so that I know that you shared the video and I can put your name in for the draw. So let's get started. I have two prizes. First prize is a spool of ribbon, and it is the quilted Christmas ribbon from a little while back. It has gorgeous cherry cobbler and garden green in it. Now, if you win this prize and you are outside Calgary, which is my local area, I probably will have to unroll the ribbon and just put it in a bag, just because it's going to be very expensive to mail such a small package of ribbon. If I can flatten it, it'll fit through the slot at the Canada Post, and it'll be much more cost efficient to send you your gifts. So I hope you don't mind if you're outside Calgary and you can't pick it up. I will unroll it and put it in a nice little plastic bag for you. Okay, so the winner of that ribbon is Heather Sellers. Yay, Heather. So Heather, I will send that to you. Okay, so the next prize is also ribbon, and this one is a Pacific Point ribbon. It's a really pretty ribbon, and that prize goes to Debbie Smith. Yay, Debbie. Okay, ladies, congratulations. Thank you for sharing my video. I really appreciate it. So let's get started. I'm going to flip the camera. I have a really fun project to share with you today. I also have a fun ordering special that will be in effect until the end of August. So you want to take advantage of that. It's always great to get free things if you're going to be ordering anyway. Why not order through me on my online store and get this special item that I'm going to share with you for free. Okay, here we go. Okay, as I just mentioned, today I'm going to be introducing an ordering special. So what that means is if you head over to my blog, stampingwithrose.com, and you click on the shopping cart and you place an order from the store, the Stampin' Up! Store, you can order from the clearance rack, you can order from the annual catalog, which looks like this. Although online you can select whatever category you want to shop from. And if you are ordering in Canada through me, you want to enter this host code when you're at the checkout, and that will give me an email notification that you've placed an order with me, and then I can send you your free gift. I'll share that with you in just 1 second, what the free gift will be. I want to share with you today one of my favorite suites. Now, I did do, a couple weeks ago, I did feature the Noble Peacock Suite, and I made a fun card. Today I'm going to do something different with the Noble Peacock Suite. The Noble Peacock Suite is here featured on page 25, and I did show in that previous video the designer series paper, the beautiful foil, the Noble Peacock foil sheets, and today I'm going to show you all of those products again, and the embossing folder, the stamps, the dies. I'm going to use all of it today and show you how to do memory keeping. So let's get started. When I do memory keeping or scrapbooking, I like to start off with 12 by 12 pages. Now, I want to introduce to you today an ordering option, an online club option. If you're into memory keeping or you'd like to get started, I do have an online class every month that I design using one product suite. Now and I try to keep it to a minimum of 2 colors for my ink. Sometimes I have to use a little more depending on how creative I am. But for this project, I have here all of the cut pieces that you would receive in the mail for your project. And I'm actually going to put this project together for you because I want to show you that when you do this online option with me, what you're going to get and what I'm going to do for you to help you with your memory keeping. I'm going to send you a video of me a private video of me putting together the layout. and then you can pause it, stop it, rewatch it as much time and many times as you want. And then you can put together your own 12 by 12 layout. Now, see all these pieces here. I'm going to share those with you in a second. But you do need to purchase, or if you already have at home, Whisper White 12 by 12. I do all of my layouts with 12 by 12 backgrounds. So you're going to need 2 pieces, okay? They sit side by side like this in your book, and that's going to be your background. Now, it is very expensive to send 12 by 12 cardstock in the mail, so I cannot send you these. It just won't be very cost effective for you. So I would recommend, if you're going online to place an order, order this, and then you'll be good to go. And then I am going to send you all of the free pieces and the video to put together your layout. So let's get started, and I'll give you a sneak peek today because I'm going to put together this fun layout, and you'll see what you will get every time you shop with me and you spend a minimum of $30. I'm going to send you all of the pieces, the die cut pieces and the video for free, so you can sit down and put together your own layout at home. So let's get started. We're going to be using the Royal Peacock stamps today, and the dies. I've already done the die cuts. I'm just going to open this up and show you. So the dies are in here. I've got the stamps here, and on this side I've got my dies. So I used this really intricate die to cut out my peacock. I also used this one to cut out some little feathers, and I used these two right here to cut out some. This one here you would use over the stamped image. So you can see there's the stamp there. You would use that to cut out your stamped image. So beautiful dies, beautiful stamps. This is an awesome bundle. So you could purchase this bundle in my online store, use the host code, and at the end, I'm going to send you a gift. Okay, I'm going to show you what the gift is. The gift is going to be a package of the Noble Peacock rhinestones, okay? Now, I've used up some of mine, but yours is going to be a nice brand new package in the mail from me. These will come in the mail to you in September. So I am taking orders for the month of August. Every $30 order will get you a package of these, a minimum $30 order, and you have to put in this host code, and then I can send them to you, okay? So let's get started. What do I have? Let's line up my pieces here. We're going to start with a 12 by 12 base. I'm going to work left to right. That's just kind of how my brain works. So I'm going to do the left side first. So I've got my left page here, my Whisper White, and I've got a piece of the Blueberry Bushel cardstock. Now that's going to go, I'm just going to lay everything out here. That's going to go down here, and it is a 5 by 7 1/4 piece. And maybe I should raise my, no, I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to jiggle too much. But I'll show you the whole layout. So the 5 by 7 piece goes at the bottom. And I'm going to bring in my snail adhesive and put some on the bottom, on the back. And I'm just going to mount that down here in the corner. So this is a mat for a 5 by 7 photo, okay? So you put your 5 by 7 photo there. Then I have this strip of, look at that foil. This isn't the foil, this is the DSP actually. That's gonna go right there. I also have the other pattern of DSP. This is the Blueberry Bushel pattern. That's gonna go, this is a photo mat. It's gonna go right there. It doesn't have to be a photo mat. You can use this just as decoration on your page. These are gonna go here and here. I like to do top and bottom first to line them up. And then my third piece in the middle is going to be this gorgeous foil, the old olive foil, and that's going to go right here in the middle. Okay, so if I do top and bottom, I find it's easier because then I can line up the center. So do top and bottom, and then you can center the center piece. So let's go ahead and stick those pieces down, just like so. So the idea is I would take out all the work for you. All of this would be pre-cut, and you would just get these in the mail, and you could sit down and pull out your Whisper White cardstock and put these together. So easy, so fun. And you don't even have to have your pictures printed. You could put the layout together and then pick your pictures, or you could print your pictures and then crop them. What I mean by crop is to cut them and make them fit into these frames. So lots of different options. So I also do the embossing. Like this foil paper did not come like this. I will do all the embossing for you. This is the Pretty Peacock embossing folder from the catalog suite. Just going to mount that, make sure it's even in the center here. So there we go. Now we have, this is almost finished. What we need, I always like to do some kind of a title on my scrapbook pages. So I have cut using the oval dies. This is the foil. This is the Pretty Peacock foil. So that's going to be my background. Just going to move my page off to the side. So this will be my background. And I've got a scalloped oval. So let's do some stamping on here. So for this page, you're going to need 2 ink pads. You're going to need Pretty Peacock and Blueberry Bushel. And I'm going to bring in the stamp set, or the stamp that says, "So very proud of you." I'm going to stamp that with Blueberry Bushel. So ink it up real good. I'm going to stamp it kind of off to the right a little bit. And then I've already mounted this big peacock stamp. And I'm going to bring in my Pretty Peacock ink. I'm going to ink up the top, just the head portion of the peacock. That's all I need for this project. And I'm going to stamp the Pretty Peacock right here to the side. Like that. So you don't need to stamp the whole thing. You can do that on another project, but for this project I just wanted the little head. So I'm going to bring back my ink pad, and I have a Pretty Peacock sponge, all labeled, and I'm going to sponge the edges of this piece. Just makes it, highlights it, makes it pop a bit more. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and stick that down onto my foil oval. Oh, nope, not yet. What I want to do now is those 2 dies that I cut, these 2 little sprigs. I'm actually going to put a little bit more snail on here, and I'm going to take these dies, and I just want one to stick out that side and the other one to stick out on this side. There. Now I'm going to put it down on the foil, and I just wanted those little twigs to be sticking out the sides like that. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put more adhesive on the back. And I'm going to bring back my layout. And I'm going to put this up at the top, up here. This is going to be the title of my page. So very proud of you. Now remember when I said at the beginning, if you place a minimum $30 order, you're going to get all of the cut pieces for free. I cannot send stamped images in the mail. That is a Stampin' Up! Rule. So if you want to spend $30 on my Stamping with Rose page, you can purchase the DSP, the shiny foil. You can purchase whatever you like. If you don't particularly like the Royal Peacock, you can pick a different stamp set and you could do a different title, but you're going to get all the cut pieces to do your layout the way you want to do it. I'm going to do an embellishment on this left side. I'm going to bring in here the Old Olive Pretty Peacock reversible ribbon. Look how pretty this is. So one side is Old Olive and the other side is Pretty Peacock. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to make a bow. So I'm just going to take my ribbon. I'm going to make 2, I call them bunny ears, cross them over, and then I'm going to tie them in a knot like that. I'm just going to pull this tight and make a smaller bow. And this is going to be a little embellishment for my page. So the beauty of doing scrapbooking this way with me is you don't have to purchase the whole package of paper. You don't have to purchase the whole spool of ribbon. I'm going to send you the bow already tied. All you have to do is stick it on a glue dot and put it onto your page. So I take out all the work, all the planning, and actually a lot of the expense, right? Because if you don't need to buy the whole roll, you could just, embellish. Okay, so let's bring in our glue dots. Just going to add one to the knot, and then I'm ready to put that onto my page. I'm going to put it right at the bottom of this title. There. That is the left side of my scrapbook layout, okay? Okay, let's move on to the right side. So for the right side, what I have is a piece of Pretty Peacock cardstock, and that measures 8.5 by 5.5. And that's gonna go up here at the top, Just move my ink off to the side. Just gonna grab some snail. So you're probably wondering, well, what kind of pictures would I put on this layout? Well, this layout is about being proud of you, right? That's the title. That could be for anybody. It could be for your children. It could be for your husband. It could be for your grandchildren. Anybody, really, you could be proud of, right? Someone that is worthy of being put into your scrapbook. So now I also have a piece of the DSP. This is the blueberry bushel. Isn't that gorgeous? And this measures 2 inches by 12. Now that's going to sit on the right-hand side of my page, just like this. So easy. And now I have 2 pieces of blueberry bushel that measure 3.5 by 5.5. Okay, so those are going to be photo mats. And I also have 2 pieces of Whisper White that are slightly smaller. So they measure 3.25 by 5.25. So you can see how I'm going to have that little bit of a blueberry bushel border around the sides. Okay, so I'm just going to push those off to the side for a second because these 2 white pieces are what I want to work with right now. So I have this feather that I've cut out of the old olive foil using the dies, and I've also got the peacock die. So I'm just going to flip these over and I'm going to put them onto my mats with a little bit of Tombow glue. You don't need a lot of glue because this stuff, like I've mentioned many times before, is super sticky. So I'm just putting dots in random thicker spots on the die cut, like so. And I'll go ahead and do that on the feather too, because a little tiny bit goes a long way with this multi-purpose glue. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm ready to put the peacock on one of them. I'm gonna put, actually, before I put the peacock down, I do have this stamp. It says, "You are incredible." I'm gonna ink that up with blueberry bushel, and that's gonna sit up at the top of, very top of this piece. You are incredible. And of course, we have to put that incredible peacock at the bottom. Let's do this, like this. So this is going to be a beautiful, shiny embellishment on my page. So that's one of them. The other one, I'm going to put that beautiful feather down in this corner, like that. And because I sponged the edges of the other piece, the white piece, I'm going to do that. I like to do the same kind of theme all throughout. So I'm going to sponge the edges really quickly of these mats. So you're probably thinking, well, what would this particular one be good for? This one with the feather on it, you could crop a little picture there, but what I like to do with these kind of layers is use it as my journaling block. So this is where I would write exactly what's happening on these pages. Journaling is a super important thing, in my opinion, with scrapbooking, because it tells the story. And I really encourage you to use your own handwriting on your pages, because when your children or your grandchildren, you know, in future years go through your scrapbooks and read, they're going to want to see your handwriting. It's going to be very special to them to have that to look at and to enjoy for many, many years to come. So this would be my journaling block. So I'm going to close my ink pad because now I'm done with the ink and I don't want to make a mess. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mount these onto those blueberry bushel pieces. And, whoops, just bring these back in like this. Okay, so I'm going to bring back my page now and show you what I'm going to do. At the bottom of this, I'm going to put these on either side. I'm lining them up with the top photo mat. So this photo mat, you could put a large photo up here, or you could crop your photos and put a bunch of little ones in there if you wanted to. So I'm just going to put these down on my page. They're ready to go. And I'm using that as a guide to make sure I'm straight. And I'm going to put this one on this side. Hopefully I'm straight. There we go. And this centerpiece here, I thought I would bring in a piece of the Pretty Peacock DSP and put that right in the center here. And that'll just tie in nicely with all the colors of my scrapbook page. There we go. So that is the right-hand side of my page. What else? Okay, so we've embellished. I'm going to bring back both sides now. And maybe I can actually come up higher so you can see it. Didn't realize how low I was. Whoops. Pardon my jiggling. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's back it up here and you can see better. There we go. There's the complete layout, okay? So these are both 12 by 12 pages that you can now put your pictures on and slip them into your albums, and you have a beautiful layout ready to go. Now, I did mention that you can get these rhinestones for free. You can use these to embellish your page. You can put them random spots all around your page. Actually, what I want to do is I'm going to pull in one of the little pink ones, and I'm going to put that right over here. It's going to be the eye of the peacock, and you can also use the rhinestones to embellish the peacock down here on his dress or her dress. I was told that the peacock is actually a male. Did not know that. I think we just automatically think it's a female because it's so beautiful, but it's a male. Anyway, I digress. The Noble Peacock rhinestones, you can use that to embellish your page however you like. And so that is my Facebook Friday, or my Friday video for today, August 16th. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you would give memory keeping a try. And remember, if you order with me, you will get all of these cut pieces. All of the cut pieces will come to you in the mail. The only thing you need to provide is the background Whisper White and the stamps and the ink, because I cannot send stamped images, but I can send all the die cut pieces, all the embossed pieces, the DSP, the cardstock. You're gonna get it all from me, and you're gonna get a video, okay? So head over to my stampingwithrose.com page and click on the shopping cart and place your order today, and I'd love to support you in your memory keeping hobby. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. If you share my video, come back to the comments and type in shared, and I will enter you in the draw when I am back the first Friday of September. I will be doing the draw for everybody who shared my videos. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.